Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm coming to you from London. Alright, so if you didn't know, my husband Gianni, we're both in London for the week. Originally, I came to London for an ABBA hologram concert, and if you follow me, then you'll know all about that, because why not fly halfway around the world to see your favorite band in hologram form? So we decided really to make a week out of it, and this is our first kind of full day here, so I thought I would do just like a day in the life. We're going to Westminster Abbey today, we're doing the London Eye today, and other than that, we don't have any like really strict plans, so we're just gonna mosey about, eat some delicious food, look at some sights. It's supposed to be nice and sunny today, so I thought I would take you along. All right, little hotel room, I guess, tour. It's quite small. We're staying at the Hotel Indigo in Kensington. Here I am. It's small. I would say bigger though than where we stayed in Berlin. However, this is not a joke when I say this. This is the absolute hardest bed I've ever laid on in my life. Like, we woke up and like my hips are hurting from laying on this bed. It is hard as a rock. And I find that to be very odd because there's usually like a standard for like hotel mattresses. Like, usually if it's really hard, you're in like a really cheap motel, not like an Indigo, which is like a major chain. It really surprised me when I jumped on it when we got here and I hurt all my bones. So I don't know, maybe it's like a British thing. Maybe they prefer a firm mattress. I'm not so sure, but I guess we'll get used to it. But yeah, hardest mattress ever, right?
Yeah, wow.
Alright, so we're in line to go into Westminster Abbey. And what did you just remember was in your pocket?
A sausage roll.
A cheeky sausage roll from Greg's. Is it good? Can I have a bite?
What did you have?
So good.
So good. Must try. Sausage rolls. You excited to see some really old stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, so Westminster Abbey was unbelievable. Coolest thing ever. I like had goosebumps the whole time. It took my breath away. So after Westminster, we just kind of having a mosey around, had a little Big Ben action, and now we're just grabbing a little bit of food before we hit the London Eye. I don't know, we have a little bit of time in between, so we might do some like touristy type shopping. There's always like a lot of tourist shops near those types of things, so maybe pick up some t-shirts for the boys or something. But yeah, we're just having a cheeky little lunch now. So we have some fried brie, because obviously that's my jam, and some calamari. All right, there it is. It's very large.
Very big.
And the thing we hadn't thought about is because it's on the river, it can't be secured on the opposite side. So it's got these big things right there to secure it. Anyway, that's not that interesting, but that's what we were just thinking. We have like an hour before we get on, so we're just gonna walk around this park and like see what's up. Alright you guys, we just got back to the hotel after going on the London Eye. It was so cool. Gianni and I were discussing that we think it's important anytime we go to a new city that's like a big city. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be big, but small cities usually don't have like a really high point. I think that you should do whatever it is. If you're in Chicago, do the Willis Tower. Like in Berlin, we did the TV tower. Anywhere you can get like a good aerial view of the city, especially right when you get there, like it gives you a really good sense of like how it's laid out and like where things are, and also just like a good sense of how it all is. So yeah, it was really cool going way up there and just seeing like all the new bits mixed in with all the old bits. And I think we were most surprised with how many trees there are, like not just the big parks, but also just like in amongst everything. And also this is a really huge city. It's like really wide. But yeah, it was really fun. So we are just like recouping a bit, like plugged our phones in, and then we're gonna go get some dinner. But I did want to show you all the little bits I bought today. So here is a little mini London haul. Okay, so we did pick up shirts for the boys. We ended up buying these at the London Eye like gift shop because they were only £10, which is a good deal. So they just have like the cute little double-decker bus and they just say London Bus on them. So the boys are definitely gonna love these, especially my little one. Desmond loves a clothing moment. He's really easy to buy gifts for. I also picked up this little double-decker bus. This is for my nephew. He is obsessed with all types of vehicles. So anytime I travel, I pick him up whatever vehicle, you know, makes sense for that place. So gets a double-decker bus. I also picked up this book called The Queen's Hat, and it's like a really fun little London story about the Queen. And you know, my kids love books. Well, Desmond, my youngest, loves these kind of books, but maybe because it's from London we can get Fox in on it too. I don't know. He's in a real non-fiction phase. It's really very boring for me. I also picked up a little cookbook called Tea for the Queen, Recipes and Drinks for Afternoon Tea. And you know, because I love to cook from cookbooks, old ones usually, but we are going to make some things out of this for sure on this channel. And maybe we'll have a tea and I'll invite some people over or something. Scones and little sandwiches, butter almond shortbread, dated walnut tea bread. Next, we picked up a United Kingdom flag for each of the boys. They loved it when we brought German flags back for them on our last trip, and so we were like, all right, the flags are gonna be a thing. Gianni also bought a snow globe because he's a person that needs a snow globe from everywhere he goes. I don't know how he became this person. I do know. He went to Niagara Falls and he was by himself because it was a work trip. And he felt very moved by Niagara Falls but didn't have anyone to share it with. And for some reason thought if he bought a snow globe and brought it back, that's how he would share it with us. And now, thus, it has started us collecting flippin' snow globes. I also picked up a Christmas ornament. This is of Westminster. I love getting Christmas ornaments when I travel so that I can think about it every year when I hang it up on my tree. And we also picked up this little candle. It's the high altar. And we got this for Gianni's grandmother, who, you know, likes this kind of stuff, and we just thought it would be a nice little gift for her. Ooh, one last thing, guys. I got this at M&S, which is like a grocery store. It's a biscuit tin, but it's for the Platinum Jubilee, which just happened. And it is a Platinum Jubilee rotating musical biscuit tin. And it's got all butter shortbread and strawberry and cream shortbread biscuits up in there. And look at this. Obviously, I had to buy one of these, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually bought two. That's really a lot of the shopping done. I have like a few other gifts to buy, and I'm gonna bring back lots of like candy and snacks and treats and stuff. So maybe the next video after this one or the one after that, I wanna do like a taste test video with the boys because I'm gonna bring back tons of sweets and treats that I find, and I know they'll wanna like try them all. So I think we're gonna do a British food taste test, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, it is time to get some dinner now. And whoever said British food is bad, it's good. If you like meat and potatoes, it's good. So we're enjoying it. Okay, tell us what we have here, Gianni.
This is a tasting flight of the pies.
Beer and pie flight. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Like, come on guys. Is this not the cutest thing ever?
Pie and ale.
You have a lot of beer to drink, mister. You gonna...
I guess I'll just have to drink it all.
All right, you guys, so we had a very lovely ale and pie dinner. Would highly recommend that. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Then we had a little walk in the neighborhood. We're staying in the Kensington area of London, so we were just walking around and looking at things. We stopped into Sainsbury's, which is like a grocery store. It's like 8:30 now, and we're just gonna, I think, call it an evening. Probably check out some excellent British television. We also picked up some bits at the grocery store. We got some crackers. We got some camembert. and we got this antipasto selection. So luckily we do have a little fridge in this room, and we're just gonna watch TV and eat some stinky cheese and rest and hopefully get back on a good sleeping schedule, because we failed yesterday when we arrived. We took naps, which is a no-no. We're 5 hours ahead, and then we are you just realizing that this is kind of a smelly cheese?
Yeah, I might not like that.
You will like it. It's so, you might not like it. You didn't like it the other day. What was it that we had the other day that you
That
didn't
was
like?
not camembert. That was like a
what was that?
stinky ass cheese.
What was that though?
It was like
I can't remember when that was.
It was from an Imperfect Foods box, and I like tasted it, and it tasted like the inside of an old refrigerator that's been turned off for several weeks. And
it tasted delicious.
It was so...
And it smells like this.
Yeah. So I was like, I just smelled it now.
He doesn't like a smelly cheese. I do. Anyway, we're gonna try to get back on our sleep schedule because we took naps yesterday, and then we both woke up in the middle of the night, so that wasn't good. And tomorrow we're going to the Tower of London, which I'm really excited for. This is the only day I'm gonna fully vlog because I do wanna focus on enjoying my trip. However, I am putting tons of Instagram stories up, and there will be all of the highlights from this trip. By the time this video goes out, obviously you won't be able to see my stories, but I will do on Instagram like a highlight, so you can look at all my Berlin stories, and you can also look at all of the saved stories from this in a lovely little highlight reel if you want to see what we do for the rest of this week. So thank you so much for watching. We are very much enjoying London so far, and I'm so excited that I could take you guys along with me. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
What's all this then?
Oh.